Hello, welcome to Drawing with Mojoe. Today I'm going to be drawing for the Abnormalinktober day. What day is it? I'm going to be doing day 13, which is Incendiary. Which is going to be interesting. I'm going to draw something burnt, maybe a little one of my little characters, a little fuck. So let's see, most of this doesn't properly show up when you upload it, so we'll make sure we've got a decent layer. Sketching. We'll start off with the general shape of them, which is kind of like a thumb or any other phallic shape you could imagine, I guess. We'll start off with that. Usually the eyes, little circles with some dark bags underneath them. Quite a simple drawing, really. In the scheme of things, that's me. Simple. Yeah, so we'll go with a mouth. He's not going to be very pleased about being burnt alive, so we'll do his top lip. Just not looking too great. Yeah, that looks pretty good. He's going to be pulling a face that he's not too keen about being burnt alive, basically. I'll just do his teeth up there. Normally I'll do them like they got shoulders, but sometimes it just generally looks kind of weird if their arms just coming up out of nowhere. Do his hand. Wow, this certainly isn't what I expected it to be. Fucking hell, that's come out a bit fucking retarded, but whatever. We'll just go with a little match in there. Looks fairly normal, and then we'll just do a little frazzled tip. Maybe a little bit of smoke coming off it. I'll try and give him a little bit of a gaunt face. And don't forget his horrendous nipples. All my little characters have got the dangliest nipples you could imagine. Not really sure why. It's just how I imagine them. A few little spots here and there. As you can see with my style, it's pretty shit. But drawing's meant to be about having fun. You know, just embrace your shitness, really. you don't, no one else will. It's only a sort of rough sketch underneath anyway. Give him a little hair on top of there as well. Fuck it. Like a little candle. Yeah, I think the main part of this... Oh, where the fuck's all my stuff gone? There it is. You go with the background colour. Oh god, what should we go for? Maybe like an orange. A dark orange. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Yeah, fuck it. If we go to a new layer, then we go to ink. Fuck, make sure that we're on black. That always helps. Yeah, that's a good size. Thickness. Now it doesn't really matter if it's not like 100% straight. Obviously, like the OCD part of my head wants everything to be absolutely perfect, but that's just life, you know. Not everything's straightforward. Fuck it. Embrace it. You gotta embrace the weird. That looks pretty good. Oh god, jumping about. Now the worst thing that you could probably do on a situation like this is when you get in, say, this far. I mean, I've done some images where I've got to this point, or even further, putting the ink in, and I'm still on the pencil layer. It's fucking infuriating because you can't just get rid of it. Once you've gone over it, you can just get rid of that, right? And then you've got the nice ink. So you can either undo everything, start again, or go around it very, very slowly and just erase all the bits and bobs in between. There's always a bit of a, depending on how fucking pissed off you are, how far you've got, if you can be asked to go any further. It's a tough one. I shit myself thinking I just literally started doing it again then. But I hadn't, so it's okay. Everything is okay. Yeah. Let's go on the nipples. Fuck it. Started drawing them with weird nipples. Ugh. For about 8 years ago. People seem to like them. Quite unusual, really. That little fucking udders. This is all nipples are, really. You know, you're gonna look at it in a most basic form. Just little receptacles of milk. And there. Ah, where did that go? You bastard. There you go. What a kick in the dick. Whoa. It's really fucking hard now. I'm gonna fucking redo that one. iPads can be a bit of a shit sometimes because you're like drawing on glass, so your hand just doesn't. Oh fuck me, it's happened again. I need like fucking talcum powder or something on my wrist, so I can just glide over the glass. Maybe if I just tuck my shirt. Oh yeah, there's the glide. That's the glide you want. Oh, taught myself something there. long sleeve shirt up under your wrist. Allows you to glide. And I clean my iPad at the same time. Not bad. I mean, oh fuck me, what's going on there? Half the time, me personally anyway, I tend to fucking just go with it. You know, sometimes a squiggly line, depending on how you draw, I guess. Sometimes a squiggly line, you know, makes the image look a little bit more fucking weird or creepy or however you want to call it. If I make this brush size a bit smaller now, I can start doing these little pimples and blemishes on my little man. A few more down there. I'll give him a few on his arm as well. Fuck it. Oh yeah, while I've got a thin one, I can just add a few more bits and bobs to that. Probably not really going to see much of a nail there. That can be a bit of a nail, fuck it. Oh yeah, and a bit of smoke coming off that. Draw some of his burns. Old Charles Montgomery. Now these sort of cross hatching, I suppose. I remember seeing like a comic book or something when I was younger. This was just a really sort of shit way of doing like a scuff or a bruise. Nothing new, really. It's not like I fucking invented it or anything like that. It's just something I've saw and used for quite a few years, really. Yeah. And these lips tend to do like a little bit of a curve in these lines. I think the curve just slightly gives it the feel of the lips being like sort of rounded instead of just 2D. Usually better to do it with a thinner brush end. Brush, you class it as? Fuck it, God knows, one of them. See, I've missed that one there. Fuck it. It's all part of the plan. All part of my stupid, grotty little pointless plan of just drawing fucking retarded things. All day, every day. See, this bit can just be really time consuming. And by time consuming I mean like what, fucking a minute, 2 minutes. I know, nowadays that's far too long to watch anyone do anything. Yeah, we'll do his gums up there, fuck it. Proper little horse gums. Vile little. Right, usually when we're filling stuff in, and when I say we, I mean me, I'll go with the airbrush. Don't know why, it's just a little bit bigger, a little bit fatter. Easier at filling stuff in. Whee. Should I get rid of it a little bit in the middle there? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, probably will. Fuck it. Yeah, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Little horse gums. Oh, fucking hell, okay. So what I'll do when it comes to colouring, add a new layer, put it underneath the ink layer, We're already on airbrush, ideal. And do his, make sure it's a little bit bigger. Do his eyes white. His teeth white. That nice American smile. Perfect. Pearly white teeth. Unhealthy looking white teeth. Because he's burnt. Let's go with... I have like a grey. Maybe if I click that, go on the disc. Let's make it much darker. Oh no, it can't be too dark, otherwise you won't see any of this shit. Let's see what this is like anyway. See what happens. If I actually make another layer and put that underneath the white, then I'm drawing underneath all of it and I can just squiggle over everything. That's much nicer. Yeah, there we go. It's actually coming out alright, considering I was pretty bummed out looking at what the hell I was drawing, thinking shit, this could be a first tutorial video. Don't even know what I'm teaching you, to be honest. Just drawing. Oh, fucking hell. Story of my life. Low battery. Great. I'll just plug you in. Oh, I'm trying to plug the bloody iPad in at the wrong end there, so that just sums up everything, really, doesn't it? Jesus. Right, I'll carry on here. I'm fucking out. That's a bit too big. Oh, go on that bit there. Fuck it. Oh dear, right. Fill in these hands. I find a lot of the time with this, like, I'm learning as I go. It's quite strange moving over from pen and paper onto an iPad. To be honest, very weird at first, but once you start doing it, it's really good. I found myself, which was quite embarrassing really, I was doing a drawing just on paper the other week, and like what I'm doing now, like pinching and moving everything around, I was doing the lines on the lips, and I fucking put 2 fingers on the piece of paper and went to turn it like that. I mean, that's just summing up 2018, really, isn't it? Fucking hell, nearly 30, and I'm pinching a fucking drawing, trying to zoom in. Fucking hell, tragic, that, innit? Let's do a little bit darker. Do a little bit darker for the nipples. They've been really toasted. Toasted tits. That's the dream. They don't even look that toasted, to be honest. They almost look fucking brighter. How the hell did I manage that? Is that actually going to be any good? Yeah, fuck it. I'll do the nail of that colour as well. Maybe even the lips. Lips or gums? Maybe the gums. Big old horse gums. Horse or donkey? You decide. I think maybe the gums is probably a better idea, to be honest, because the lines on the lips sort of give it a slightly darker feel anyway. Fucking hell, right. Let's find something for that matchstick. That'll do. That's weird. let's go with a nice yellow for that, with, let's say, a little orange in a bit. Fuck it. Right, okay. That's turned out a lot better than I expected it to be honest. Really wasn't expecting anything special. I mean, it's not anything special, to be honest. It's a fucking piece of shit, but let's face the facts. You gotta back yourself. Yeah, we'll go down here. Well, what fucking layer am I on? First things first. Put it on the ink layer. In fact, we'll get rid of the other layer as well. The pencil layer. You are not needed anymore. Wee. Make it a lot smaller. Do this. Because it was done in 2018. Shit, I've missed a bit there. Fucking hell, right when you think you're done. Replicate that colour. Put the airbrush back on. And just squiggle in them bits. Well, there you go. Incendiary. A little fuck that's gone to light a match and he's bloody burnt his house down and he's all crisped up like a little fucking chicken nugget that's been left in the oven for too long.